to actually just open up some of the hives, looking for seeing how much syrup they still have left. See if they we don't need to open everything. We're just going to kind of get a glance of what work we have to do. So we need to see how much syrup is in there. Crack a couple of the boxes up, see how much pollen they have. So you kind of want to get an estimate, like some of the bigger ones. The bigger ones might have eaten all their pollen. The smaller ones might still have plenty in there. So we need to be looking, so that way we can say, oh, hey, you know what? Let's cut up all the pollens that we have, or oh, let's not cut it all up. Let's only cut up part of it, and then we'll cut more if we need it. And then when we're going through the hives, I want to crack every lid open, and that'll also help us if we got syrup in any of it, so we don't dump syrup out. Because we want to look at how many frames of bees we have in there. So then I want to mark frames of bees. So anything less than 5, we're going to mark it with the tack, with the red tack. Anything that has more than 10 frames of bees, we're going to mark it with the green tack. Anything that has, anything up to 10 frames, we'll mark it with the green tack. Anything that has more than 10, like they have like 13, 14, we're going to mark it with the blue tack, because those are going to be the ones we're going to pull off of. And if we need to pull any today, we know exactly which hives we can go to and pull those frames out and stick them in a weak hive, keep the weak hives going strong. So hopefully we don't got to do much shifting around as far as with the frames right now. Hopefully everything looks decent. We'll check on and right away we'll check on those weak ones we set on top, see if they're still alive, see if they're looking good. Oh, one reason why we're going to be marking some of these hives, like for one thing for sure, we don't want anything less than 6 frames going into pollination. We want everything more than 6 frames. And we'll even things out. Like when it comes down to it, if we got some that are barely 6 frames, and then we got ones that are like 13, 14, we will pull some out next trip and even things out a little bit. We don't want the big ones too big, because then they can plug out their hives with pollen and create problems. And then the weak ones won't pollinate as good as stronger hives. So level everything up. And then also what that does for is having everything marked. Next time we come, I'm going to have queens, and we're going to make some splits to have enough bees for my contract, enough hives for my contract. So we got to make sure we got enough bees to do that. Or if I don't, then I got to source some bees, come in and pick up the gap that I'm going to have. And day after that, that is, unless we got time, unless things go really fast today. If not, tomorrow we'll feed syrup, except for the hives we're going to move out, because I don't want to have full syrup and then spill it as we moving them out. On Wednesday night, I'm going to try to go there right before the sun goes down and start loading up bees, so that way we can move them into the other orchard and get them down in there. And then Thursday morning, we will feed. And what we don't get done today, we'll have plenty of time tomorrow, or should have plenty of time tomorrow. So that's the goal. And then we got to rent a truck. I got to find one, rent one, hopefully towards the evening, so that way we're not in a rush to get it back right away in the morning on Thursday morning. But that's the goals, that's the plans.